Now I hate you because of Donald Trump. Hey guys, here's the Hunter Coastal Breeze ceiling fan. My iPhone is just a piece of shit. Because something is going on here with my channel. I curse you, iPhone. Curse you. So here it is. Here's low. I'm gonna turn the Wi-Fi off. It's going back. It's going a little better. But I just hate my iPhone. I just hate it because it's slow. It's slow like it's from 1995. So here's the Hunter Coastal. Let's go back on the fans. Here's the Hunter Coastal Breeze ceiling fan. It's in white. And it's the blade arms are bent out of shape. I tried bending them back. But I don't want to do it without breaking and damaging the blade arms. And I don't want to do it without breaking it. So I think this thing might need some new blade irons. And it's just, I'm mad right now because of my phone. And somehow I don't want this fan to be damaged. It looks kind of damaged to me in my mind because the blades are in rough shape. Yeah. So someone just commented on my last live stream. It was a terrible live stream. And you should get I should get the XS. But I don't know about the XS, iPhone XS, and I'm gonna put it up to medium, by the way. Series medium. Sorry, one of the wine coolers just kicked on. And the XS is much better because it's much faster. But the one thing is that the home button on the iPhone XS is gone, and I don't know how to unlock it. I just have to swipe it up, and I don't know features of the iPhone XS. So maybe I would just keep my 6, my piece of crap 6, or a piece of junk, because the iPhone 6 has the headphone jack in case if I need it for earbuds. And the iPhone 7 doesn't. And 8 and 10 doesn't. So, moving on back to fans, the Hunter Coastal Breeze here is, it is pretty wobbly, although after from Hershey Park in Pennsylvania, it was the summer of 2017, and I went to a food place that had outdoor tables and ate some lunch. And it was back in 2017, and if I had to use the bathroom, I'd stop in a restaurant that actually had 3 of these in New Jersey, or maybe it was New York. I don't know. But there were 300 Coastal Breezes total, and they were white like this one, except the down rods are a little shorter, and they used the Hunter mount. And mine is using an SMC mount because I can't find a hunter mount for this. Because this didn't come with the mount. Oh, is it gonna twist off? Nope. Yeah. These fans are pretty common. And one of the kids in my area, when I went to New Hampshire, rented a house in New Hampshire. Then a house in New Hampshire over the mountain, and it had one of these and a 5-blade Comfort Breeze. But I didn't take a video of those because they were only one speed, and I don't like it when it's stuck on one speed. And it was stuck on medium like this. Yeah. I don't know why they put fans just on medium. If they want to have them set to one speed, I would prefer to have them set to low. Because low is much more of like a circulation speed. So, that's about medium. Let's go high. I'm gonna have to watch it. See if it will fall or not. Because it's pretty wobbly. Because the blades are out of shape and I don't want it to fall. And it does not have the canopy on. It's pretty wobbly, isn't it? I can only feel air from here. And my computer's not responding to my terrible live stream of this. It's only showing speed of low and medium. And it wasn't working right. Yeah. Here's high. It's moving a good amount of air, even though it has bent blades. You know, one of the blades is really shallow pitch, almost like having no pitch at all. That's why it's wobbling like this. You know, my brush nickel Casablanca Panamas, both of them wobble like this. They wobble a little more than this. They wobble a lot, like this one. And what else wobbles a lot? The original doesn't. It wobbles slightly. The SMC doesn't. I don't know the Builder's Best does. I know the Delta 2 and Jack Patterson 7s. I don't know if it's his old school. I don't know if he goes to that school. I know that he's seen a Delta 2 like that wobbled like my two brush nickel Casablanca Panamas and this white Hunter Coastal Breeze. The reason why this Hunter Coastal Breeze wobbles is because it's bent blades. I think the Casablanca Panamas have flywheel issues, maybe, because they've been used a lot. I think this one probably got hit by something. I don't know. It did have a light kit in the center, but I removed it. But I put it on the white Builder's Best, and it fell, and it caused a dent. So I'm going to spin down. Man, my phone is slow. It's just, I need a new phone. If I had 128 gigabyte, mine's a 56 gigabyte iPhone 6. If I had 128 gigabytes, it would do more better live streams than this. But my dad prefers me to have the 56 gigabyte. Yeah. This thing might need new blade arms. I don't know if Home Depot has something that can fit this. Or can it only fit, or is it 42 inch arms so it can only fit 52-inch spinner motor fans. If you've seen 42-inch blade arms like this at Home Depot that fit these holes, please let me know if you have like a 42-inch Coastal Breeze, or a 42-inch Silent Breeze, or a 42-inch Summer Breeze 4-blades models, or a 42-inch 36 R&M 36-inch Comfort Breeze. I don't know if the R&M 36-inch Comfort Breeze actually fits. The blade holes actually fit this. If you have a 42-inch original, or a 42-inch Coastal Breeze like this, or a 42-inch Silent Breeze, or a 42-inch Summer Breeze 4-blade model, then, and you see arms that fit these holes, and one of your blade arms is broken, and you see arms that fit these holes, please let me know, because I don't know if Home Depot has some. And these blade arms are pretty badly bent. So here's low reverse. Yeah, it's going to wobble a little more in reverse. So I'm going to have to hold it tight on high. Looks pretty ugly with the bent blade. One of the blades is actually bent down. Three are bent up. These 3 blades are bent up, 1 blade's bent down. Because I know Will Howell was saying about his old house, he had 2 Hampton Bay Camerons and 1 Beverly Hills California Surfer. And the Beverly Hills wobbled seriously. It wobbled like crazy. Like, I don't know if it wobbled like this or it wobbled like those 2 brushed nickel Panamas. I know the Hampton Bay Cameron wobbled, but not too much. But I don't know if it wobbled badly or not too much. I don't know how it wobbled. I know the one in the office of Will Howell's old house wobbled. And the one in his bedroom used to wobble, but he tightened up the mounting, and it's better. So that's about low. Here's medium reverse. Medium reverse is going to be a little wobbly. I almost just... I've had to pull the chain really hard because I'm so mad about my phone. Yeah. Some of my videos contain bad language, like the Harbor Breeze Builder's Best one. It fell. It contained bad language. So, kids, be careful not to swear. No swearing allowed. Even though I sometimes do it if I'm mad. Especially no saying the F-bomb. Hi, I'm going to have to hold it really tight before it falls. You can hear me on the computer. Here's forward. Let's do 0 to high again. We are going to get up speed. I can hear it vibrating. I'm scared of this vibrating. Because this was originally flush mounted, that I put a down rod on it. Yeah. So yeah, I was so angry about this fan because it had to use a special hunter mount for it, and I couldn't, and there was no down rod on it, and there was no mounting on it, so I just had to pull some wires to make it fit through the down rod, because this down rod wouldn't fit originally. wouldn't fit through the wires originally. I had to pull the wires up a little. But the wire light still, the light wire still is still down in the down rod, so I can't do the light, put a light on here. Guys, by the way, I found a way to put up the white Hunter Coastal Breeze, which I finally figured out. Which I'm pretty happy. I can mount all my fans on my tester. I don't know about the Supra because I took off some screws for it because I was trying to make it flush mounted because it had a really long down rod. I tried the builder's best mounting on here. I'm going to put 0 to high with this, 0 to high forward. There's a pharmacy actually in Will Hall's area. Now let's do 0 to medium with this. There's actually a pharmacy near at Will Hall. Took a video of these fans here in the pharmacy. There's actually a pharmacy where Will Hall spotted these fans, and he actually took a video of it. And it actually wobbled kind of like this. One of them wobbled a little like this. I don't know if my brush nickel Panamas wobble like this, but on high. But if you've seen the brush nickel Panamas that I have wobble, please let me know and leave a comment below. Because I think the brush nickel Panamas, that this wobbles like the two brush nickel Panamas. But that's pretty slow medium. Most 42-inch fans don't. We say 44-inch fan because this is a 44-inch fan. Some people think it's a 42-inch because of the blade irons, but it is a 44-inch fan. Now 0 to low. 0 starting up from low. You might have already seen this when I started turned it on. But I'll do it again. But starting up from low is kind of cool. But I'm a little worried that's gonna, with fans like variable speed controls, with a variable speed control right on the switch housing, I'm a little worried about those because the low trim, sometimes the low trim can be set really low. And I don't want it to stall. Sometimes the bearings can get stiff. Some quiet Casablanca fans have the variable speed on the switch housing, and they start. Did I get anything? This is Luis Delraro Ocasio Serrano. I don't know what language is that. He said hi. It's kind of a unique language. Yeah. I'm going to stop this one. And you spin down from low. I can do a little more if I like it. Which I want the original to have a light kit. Even though I already put a light kit on this. Do you see me on the screen? A light kit on this brush nickel Casablanca Panama. And I put a light kit on the builder's vest, but it fell and the light kit made a dent, and I broke the light kit. That was originally on here. And I broke the the bulb too. So I'm to be really careful with these flush mounts. Because flush mounts are a pain to install. Sometimes can be a pain in the butt to install. I almost said the A word. Yeah. Yeah. Still going. Even though if I tried balancing it with like a balancing kit, it would still wobble horrendously like this because of the bent blades. Or if I tried bending them back, I would end up breaking them. I would end up breaking the blade arms. And have to buy new ones. And yeah, 0 to I reverse. Here we go. Pretty wobbly. Wobbles a little more in reverse than it does in forward. Zero to medium reverse. Sorry, the dehumidifier just kicked on. It's a pretty loud area. Oh, I just knocked out one of the screws. To the light kit. Which one is it? And then knocked out another screw, so I'm going to put it on top of this. This light kit. Light and socket can't put it on. This one right here. It's pretty wobbly. Y'all have already seen low reverse. Do it again. Okay. The furnace is heat on because we have heat on in my area because it is cold. There's not really enough ceiling fans in my area. There's a lot of them in Florida. Which Florida's kind of fan heaven, like ceiling fan heaven. Because in Florida, it's pretty hot down there. It's like 100 degrees. You see a lot of ceiling fans. You see a lot of air conditioning, including splits. And a lot of, and it's pretty wobbly. Let's just move down from low reverse. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. We were talking about, my school actually sang Sweet Home Alabama for chorus, and I liked it. That was the first chorus concert for this year. And it's taking a long spin on time. Let's send it back and forward. maybe we could do a startup sound. If we put the camera close and it makes it. Because the last two live streams were pretty terrible. Because my phone crashed, and it crashed again. Notice my phone's just junky. But it's other people say. My parents, Mr. Power 7 said, I still have the Delta 2. James Castro said, do you think I should get a Hunter original ceiling fan? Well, the 4-blade one is cool. Especially a lot of vintage restaurants have it. Like, and the floor in Hollywood Studios is actually I'm gonna tell you about the Hunter original. It's made me think of a Hunter original. I had to use projection because the furnace and the humidifier are on, and the drain is on. And yeah, thanks for the video. I don't know what one it is. Yeah, here, yeah. There's actually the Hollywood Studios at Disney World. The Little Mermaid area back in like 2010, when I went as a kid, actually had a couple originals, but mostly Sierras. Originals and Sierras, but I think they probably got replaced because most of them got replaced with like Sierras, Bridgeports, and most of them got replaced with Summer Breezes, Sierras, and Bridgeports. And the only one original remains. Only one remains, and Sierras are everywhere in Disney. In Hollywood Studios, I see like a ton of Hunter Sierras. Hunter Sierras are really common in Disney World. But I don't know if the Magic Kingdom still has Hunter original. I don't know if you've seen any parts that still have originals. Please let me know, because I've seen one that still has an original. It's one of the ones in the Little Mermaid line area that actually has someone. Still only just one remaining, which is kind of sad. I'm pretty sad that the Hollywood Studios Little Mermaid line, I thought it was going to be removed, but it's actually still there. But there's mostly Sierras there now, but they still have the leftover original mount, and I can't do startup sounds, by the way, so I'm just gonna put it on low. I'm gonna tell you the story when this is running, so you won't be bored. You can get some spinning going. So there's actually one there's actually only like I don't know if there's 4, 3, or 5 originals or 5 Sierras at the Little Mermaid line. If you've been to Hollywood Studios, please let me know if you've been there back in like 2008 or 2009 or 2010 or 2011. Please let me know if you've seen any like 4 or 5 originals at the Hollywood Studio Little Mermaid area. Because I know most of them got replaced with Sierras, which is pretty sad. But their mounts still remain. But their mounting canopy still remain. Even though it's kind of sad. And unfortunately, the Sierras, there's a ton of Sierras there now. I don't know what's Disney's fan back. I know what fans that Disney bought back in 1980. Because Hunter Sierras weren't out then back in 1980. I might have been Hunter R&M versions of the originals. 2-speed shaded pull ones, or what else? Or maybe Dayton industrials, maybe those Dayton industrial ceiling fans, the ring fan industrial ceiling fans, or maybe the cast Dayton industrial ceiling fan. I don't know. Maybe industrials that were common back in the 1980s before residential fans became a little more popular. They're common back in the 1980s in public places. They were probably industrial ceiling fans, but today more residential fans. But some people still have industrial fans, but they're just mostly newer Daytons that are everywhere. But yeah, some of the old ones, older like flower pot ones, still remain because I know the Home Depot in Rockland, Massachusetts, has only 4 flower pot Dayton Industrials in the next to the cashiers, or in some of the when you walk in, you can go right where the over the checkout line. Probably see only like 4 of them, and only there might be 2 in the back room, but in the back shipping room, but one of them actually goes kind of slow. The Hunter Originals, there's a restaurant in like Hingham Square, in like Massachusetts Square, that actually has that in Hingham Square in my area, that actually in the square, it's actually called Tosca. It actually has like it's a restaurant, and it's not Cafe Tosca. Cafe Tosca has no fans. It's actually called just Tosca. It's in Hingham, Massachusetts, and it actually has like a ton of Hunter Originals. There's also another one called The Quarry, another one in Quarry, right near the Weymouth area. The Quarry. Have you been to the Quarry? Has anyone been to the Quarry before? They actually have Hunter Originals. Like, I don't know if they got it was actually a different name back then, but that restaurant that name probably went out of business. I don't know if they still remain. I think they do, but yeah. Let's do which fan stories can I do next? The Hunter Original, or what else? Sit on something. What else about the Hunter Originals? I know Magic Kingdom actually had a couple of them. I like some of them. Some Hunter Originals, but not. Some Hunter Originals and some Sierras. I don't know if they're still there. But I know there's a restaurant that actually, they're mostly 5-blade originals. They're not 4-blade ones. 4-blade ones are better. But the 5-blade ones, I can figure out the 4 or 5-blade poles. What else? There's actually a Irish restaurant in Hanover, Massachusetts, that actually, unfortunately, it was in the old Merchants Row Mall that had it was actually the old Merchants Row Mall. It was an Irish restaurant. I used to go there when I was a kid. Unfortunately, it went out of business, and it was abandoned for a while. But I should have saved the fans, which would be kind of cool. But they are 5-blade originals. Not 4-blade originals. I thought they were going to be 4-blade originals. Like one I have. What else? Sorry, there's a pen. What else fan stories? My stories. This is that restaurant when I was a kid. My mom actually been to the Merchants Row Mall once, maybe. I think it's once. And it actually had some Newtone Brand Deluxes, or maybe Sea Islands, I don't know. They had Newtones in it, but one of them was by a cheap builder. Unfortunately, they got destroyed. I don't know if they got destroyed or not, or they probably got in the trash. Unfortunately, it's pretty sad. They're really cool fans. But Merchants Row falling because they're building a new building, which some of the stores from the old Hanover Mall, which Hanover Mall doesn't have any fans. Some of the stores from the old Hanover Mall are moving into the Merchants Row. Some of them are in Hanover Mall, might get demolished and it will be converted into an outdoor mall. But some of the outside stores will remain. Like Buffalo Wild Wings, this has big ass fan haikus, and one of them actually is missing a blade. Can you believe that? Usually I don't see them with missing blades, but apparently that one does. What else? Fan stories. No. What's the original one? Oh, my screws fell off again. Or the screw from up. What else? There's something like, I don't know. I know what fan can I do next? Casablanca fan companies. I've seen, back in when I moved to Hingham, back in 2007, I've seen a lot of Casablanca fan company ceiling fans in my area. And I've probably seen one in, my Nine originally had, Nine ex-husband, it was not her husband currently, her ex-husband back when I was a kid, actually has a Casablanca Panama, an earlier gallery model with rows of blades apparently, and IntelliTouch. But sometimes the board can be finicky in that, because sometimes if you put it on speed 1 or speed 2, and I didn't know about IntelliTouch, if you put it on speed 1 or speed 2, it slows down and just stops. And just when you put it on speed 2 again, it just spins and slows down, and the spin down, it stops. And I should have tried the other speeds, but I just only played with it on speed 6. And I was just only thinking that it was a 1-speed fan, and I didn't know cycling the speeds. I know what else had a Casablanca. There's actually one of my neighbor's house that actually had a Casablanca Cali Zephyr in white. But they moved out of that house because that house had mold in that kitchen. Blah! Mold! I'm gonna have to clean it up. And it actually had a Cali Zephyr. Unfortunately, they removed it, and I don't know what they did with it. They probably stored it somewhere. If they still have, I don't know, but they're not in that house anymore. And it's actually a different family that went in that house. And the builders actually took that down and replaced it with a newer light, a modern chandelier. Yeah. What else had Casablancas? Had older Casablancas. I know the Landscaper's house had Landscaper's house, which is currently the Comer's house. Actually had those two brushed nickel Panamas. I actually have them now. They're actually, I'll show the other one. I'll show one of them. Let's wait for it. It is right here. Let's show the blade, one of the blades of them. The blades. And the blades are right here. But unfortunately, the other blades for the other one are just dusty because they're newspaper wrapped around it. I used the other arm for experiments. Like, I put cardboard paper blades and that did not go well. I put cardboard blades and that went okay. Cardboard blades, paper blades, they made a lot of noise, and my brother said it sounded like a blender. And it sounded like a hand mixer. happened. Because it rubbed all through the vents. And what else had Casablanca Fan Company? I know there's a house on my street. There's a dog sitter that actually has an older, like 1980, an older Casablanca Zephyr with the older canopy, not the hang roof, the older like canopy mounting system. I can't forget what that's called. And it was on a really long down rod, and it sways like crazy because one of the blades is bent, steeply pitched. Because one time they were cleaning it, and they bent it steeply pitched. I don't know how to bend it back because I don't want to risk breaking it. And what else has Casablancas? There's actually an abandoned house on my street that actually has, which sometimes gets used up. That's which the construction owner, mom actually owns that property, and it actually has two of them, two Casablancas, one Victorian 5-blade and one cell. Unfortunately, I can't go in because I have to ask permission from him. But they are cool fans. What else has Casablancas? A lot of them I never sit in, but I know Aunt Carol, when she moved out of her old house had there's only one fan. It was a Harbor Breeze Tiempo, which is a good Harbor Breeze fan. But she moved out of that house, and her new house has 3 Casablancas in it, apparently. It has a Casablanca Bel Air ceiling fan, and another one. It's Casablanca. What's the one with the cottage sail blades? Cottage with the Versatouch, not Cottage Wet, and a white 4-speed Panama. The 4-speed Panama is my least favorite. I like the 3-speed one better, and the IntelliTouch one better. And what else had Casablanca Fan Company? And by learning from Casablanca, I watched videos from Casablanca Fan Company, and to pull the fan button, apparently, and someone showed me a trick to demo mode, which I couldn't do it. I just had to do it manually. And apparently do fan, light, fan for demo mode and IntelliTouch. But Comfort Touch is different. What else? How about what ceiling fans can I tell of? Childhood fans. Other hunters, not originals, but other hunters. There's a house on my street that actually had a hunter and about 4 Hampton Bay Chathams. But the Chathams are just, nah. Don't like them. They're just generic huggers. And the hunter was a 5-blade studio series. And it actually, who else commented? He has James Castro. Actually has a Panama 2. Is it? So James Castro, is your Casablanca Panama 2 4-speed or is it 3-speed like mine? It's a 3-speed because 4-speed's my least favorite. But I like the 4-speed controls, but not the 4-speed Panama. 4-speed Panama is just newer and modern looking. What else is by? What else? What else had a force? What else had a hunter? My rental house at my at Cape Cod actually had hunter antique brass hunter summer breeze, but and a hunter antique brass hunter studio series. That a hunter studio series is still there. Apparently, when I went in and saw through the window, I was like, "Oh, it was replaced? No." I really like that fan. And I went inside and saw if the master bedroom fan was at this Hunt Studio series was replaced, but I said, it's still there. The studio series still remains. What else? Oh, sorry. Um, what else had hunters? I know Moon Mountain. The upper, at the Octagon Lodge at the Loon Mountain, the Paul Bunyan room actually had two antique brass 5-blade summer breezes, and I've been in that room one time when I was a kid. That was the first time I've been to that mountain. And what else? It got replaced with Silverlines. Envirofan Silverlines. What else fan stories can I tell? Their childhood. Hunter Sierra is a childhood fan, but they're everywhere in Disney World, which I don't like. They're everywhere in Disney World, especially the black ones everywhere. Especially the bridge parts. Yeah. But the blades, apparently on the Hunter bridge parts, were spray painted black. And the 4-blade originals were spray painted black. Yeah. That is childhood fan. What else is childhood fan? Hampton Bay Quick Connect. Hampton Bay Quick Connect's a huge childhood fan. And my old sunroom actually had one. Apparently, but the sunroom was torn down because the builders were too lazy, and my mom didn't want it anymore. She wanted a nicer living room, and they apparently ripped it out. And that's the time my mom wouldn't let me collect ceiling fans. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you know, what else is childhood fans? Hampton Bay Huntington 3, but those are the worst. But that's one of the worst Hampton Bay Huntington fans because one of my neighbor's house actually has one, and it clicks and it buzzes. It apparently it's apparently a cheap fan. What else is a childhood fan of mine? I know Minka Air, the Minka Air Flight is a childhood fan, which is FLYTE, not FLITE. Yeah. So, and what else? So um, the the what else is um, I can't remember. I don't know about this. It's been so a long time since I remember childhood fans. But I've known that a Hunter Eastern Shore is a childhood fan. But might have seen one at St. Thomas, the Ritz Carlton, because I stayed there for one time. Stayed there one time. I stayed there only for 1 week. And it had a Hunter. I don't know what the model is. Hunter. It might be a Paramount XP or or um or an East or a Passport 3. I don't know. But yeah. But back then when I was a kid, you know, I known is back when I was a kid. I didn't care for fans back when I was a kid. Back when I was like 10, 8, right when I was 7, 6 or 7. I just know as a fan was a fan. Didn't know the brand. Because babies, you know, love fans. They love spinny objects. They love spinny objects. And I just said that this when I was I was just only like a toddler or a kid, and all I just know was a fan was a fan. Didn't care for them. Then I started caring for him. Yeah. And that is it. That is the Hunter Coastal Breeze ceiling fan live video. Plus telling a couple stories about childhood fans. Yeah. Plus telling some stories about childhood fans. Yeah. Thanks about childhood fans. Yeah. Sorry, my voice is kind of high. And I'm right now a teenager, but I'm calling them childhood fans. Yeah. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.